Today I'm going to share with you guys some more tips and tricks on my tape-ins. I have been using the same company for 4 months now, and it's all the same hair from Endaring Hair. I thought I would share with you guys exactly how I'm washing it to keep it all nice and silky and smooth, and exactly like how I re-tape them in. So I just re-taped them 2 days ago, and I share with you guys exactly how I did it. So this way I can easily put my hair up and exactly what tape I'm using to retape these in, because the tape that I use does not mat into the shower. I know there's a lot of girls that are so scared to even take a shower with their tape-ins because probably of previous trauma or things they've heard of. I know personally, before I started using Endaring Hair, I used this brand, and whenever I went to the shower, because the steam from the shower is so hot, it would like melt the glue from the tape-ins. It would get matted with my other hair. I would come out with huge knots, and as like the days would go by, I just felt like the knots were getting bigger and bigger, and it was terrible. And that doesn't happen with the tape that I use for these tape-ins. So yeah, so if you guys have been in the market and you guys just want really nice tape-ins that are going to last you a long time, I've been using these for 4 months and I still can't believe the quality and what they look like and how they feel. They're just so smooth and soft. But I am going to show you guys close-ups of the tape-ins so you can kind of get an idea on how long they're going to last you. Honestly, I feel like these extensions they are human hair, so I feel like they're going to last me, I would say, like another year. I'm sure they're gonna last me another year because they look so good. They feel really good. And depending on, like, I don't know, how I treat them, I guess, is like how they're going to be. But so far, so good. And so I'm going to show you all the products that I have been using on them too. I'm going to take you into the shower with me, and I'm going to show you exactly how I've been washing these to make sure they stay really nice. So we're going to get into it. Let's get into how I retape the hair extensions. So whenever you actually get hair extensions from Endaring Hair, they send you over 2 tapes with all of their extensions and put it along the back side of the weft, because that's where you're going to actually apply the tape and leave it there. And so I'll measure how long I actually need it to be, and the tape sticks right away. It's not like super crazy sticky where if you make a mistake it's like stuck there. You can actually adjust it if you need to, but I like to just measure it out and then go in with some scissors and kind of like cut it as close as possible as I can to the end of the weft, making sure that I get all of that stickiness, all of the tape, because if there's a little bit tape left over onto like the sides or something, that's gonna stick onto the hair. So you really want to make sure that you're cutting right at the end of the weft and you're keeping it into that section, that line area, and not onto the actual hair. We're gonna jump into the shower. You have to wait 2 days before, like after you put your tape in, so you have to wait 2 days before you actually take a shower. It sucks, but you got to make sure that the glue's okay, or else if you go into the shower right away, the glue's gonna get like all undone and it's not gonna be great. So yeah, I'm gonna wait 2 days after I filmed like installing them, and then we're gonna take a shower. I'm gonna show you all the products that I use to make sure my hair stays nice and fresh. But let's jump into application. Okay, so to apply and retape these tape-ins, what I like to do is I'll start off on one side of my head and I'll make a section right above my ear, and I'll pull the front of the hair that's in front of my ear, and I'll make sure that I do not put a hair extension there. This is key. I'll let you know later on exactly why this is key to having the best application, but it really is. So here I'm showing you guys the 2 colors I ended up getting. I had 2 packages. I had one with like lighter highlights, brown with light highlights, and then another brown with warmer tone highlights. And this is like the perfect color ever. Putting it into my hair is just so pretty. And so what I'll do is I'll put my first weft and I'll put this right behind my ear. And I like to just pull it up and make sure I grab any of the hair that's not sticking to the glue with my nail, and I'll try and pull down any strands that is not stuck, because this is key to making sure it doesn't get matted and gross, and it's gonna be like a really clean application. And then I'll just stick the back end of the hair extension that is the same exact length as the first one that I had to the back, and I just move it up and down. If you can move it up and down, that's key to knowing that you guys had the perfect application and you did it the right way, because if you go too close to the root with your hair extension and you can't like move it up and down, that means you went way too close to your scalp, and it's going to give you headaches, it's going to hurt, it's going to be uncomfortable. So just make sure you're leaving a little bit of space whenever you're applying these hair extensions. So the next placement I like to go to is right where my temple is. I feel like a line right where the temple is the perfect place too, because no matter how I flip my hair, I feel like you can't see the hair extensions. So that's another placement. I can have like a side parting, I could have like a side parting on either side, and I feel like it's not going to show, and I really like it. So I've been wondering why I'm leaving so much space right here into the front where my temples are, and why I'm not bringing it closer. Number one, if I did, the wefts would start poking out right here, and they get really, really annoying. I did it once and I hated what it was like. I just wanted to take out the extensions. So now I've learned that, you know, take them a bit back, and it's going to just be so much more comfortable. But the second thing is this is how you are going to be able to put your hair up into ponytails without anybody being able to see any type of wefts popping out. Nobody will ever be able to see it. These hair extensions are so good that I don't know, I don't have a problem with just doing like a line like this, laying it down. I don't put it all the way to the like right to the root, because then I won't be able to like move around my hair. It's going to cause headaches, and I don't want headaches. So that I'm just going to do that. Take the other one, take the tape off right away, and then lay it right down. So this way I don't have to worry about taking the tape off later. I'm going to slide my finger, try and pull down all the hair that's not stuck to the tape, and press down. Actually, that one didn't stick so good. So see, I could like easily pull it up and readjust it. The tape's like really good. All right, so now I'm done with the both sides of my face. If I wanted to, this is what like a longer weft is. Like I left this one a little bit longer because usually what I do is I'll go right into the back and I'll put a long weft. If I had this onto the side, I did it last time, I think in my first video, that's how I did it, was I took this long weft and I tried going like this, but what ended up happening was whenever my hair grew out a little bit longer, it was poking through, it was bothering me. So now what I like to do is I just like one long weft right into the back. All right, so now let's get into how exactly I've been washing my hair extensions to keep from matting, to keep from knots happening, and to keep my hair shiny and healthy. So I love going in with this shampoo here. It's Redkin, and what I've learned is oil is going to make your hair extensions slip out. So I get a lot of oil onto my scalp almost every single day. I wash my hair every single day. I know you're not supposed to with tape-ins. They still last me 5 weeks. But what I've learned is if you have oil on your scalp, it's going to make the hair extensions slip out. So I love to go in with this shampoo, really rub it onto my scalp. I like to go in and really lather my scalp. And because there's not a lot of tape-ins, right? There's only a few in there. It's not hard to get in between the hair. And so it's been really easy to actually wash. And I don't feel like, you know, when you have a full head of hair extensions, tape-ins, and like you can't even put your fingers through, it's the worst feeling ever. You don't get that with this. So what I found was the first time around, I'll go ahead and wash and get all the oil out. Then the second time, I'll go in again with the shampoo and really wash. And that's whenever, like, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but whenever you wash your hair, it doesn't get really foamy, it doesn't get all bubbly. But the second time, have you ever tried washing your hair 2 times and all of a sudden it's nice and foamy, and like, it's because you don't have any oil or dirt on your hair anymore. The shampoo is actually doing its job and getting your hair and your scalp really clean. So this has just been helping my hair extensions like last a little bit longer. And whenever I use conditioner, I'll only use it onto the ends because the conditioner will make your hair extensions slip out so much faster. All right, so that is how while, I have been putting back my hair extensions in, my human hair extensions that last me so long. I can't believe it's been 4 months, and like I said, for one pack it's $195, and depending on the thickness of your hair, so I wanted my hair pretty dense, I wanted it pretty thick, so I got two, and I got two different colors. I'll put the colors that I actually got down below as well. And if you guys want to see the other videos that I filmed on what these extensions look like the day that I got them in, like when they were a full weft, how I cut them, how I applied them, and all that, I'll put a video right here so you guys can go watch it. And if you guys want to see exactly how to take these out afterwards, and you guys want to know like how easy it is, I have a full tutorial on how I take out these hair extensions as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one where I show you guys how I washed my hair extensions, how I reapplied them, and all of that good stuff, how I retaped them. And let me know in the comments down below if you want to see anything else about these hair extensions, if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye guys.